In the Northeast market, like the smoked quartzite and the stone crust, those colors are a big smash here.
Which we're thrilled with.
Yeah, they're really, really beautiful, and how people are applying them are unbelievable. So that brings me to my next and almost last question. I've had the privilege of being in attendance of two of your presentations, one in Connecticut and one in Western Mass. Each participant had talked afterwards and how inspired they were to go back and use these, processes and methods that you so lovely pointed out in your video presentation. How does that affect your next year's sort of inspiration of how you'll approach next year's colors?
I'm always on the hunt. It never really stops. And what I have found on a number of them every once in a while will be, it's like the nature story, for instance. It's always evolving. We never leave nature. It never leaves us. But it's a matter of it's not just this part of nature. There's so many elements to it. And nature doesn't stand still. It's always moving. It's always creating something for us. So I'll talk about that one specifically. So I know that story will probably evolve. And I'm working right now sort of looking at that. Okay, what's the next stage to that? What's the next important part of it that we need to be paying attention to that's going to drive design? And it's a combination of water themes that I've been watching. I think, and part of that is water issues, if people need access to it, or what it is for cleansing, what it is for washing, and not dishes, clothing, and human beings, animals, what they do. And so I looked a little bit. I was watching some public television programs recently on what animals do and how they, interestingly, can fight one another out in the fields or in the Serengeti or wherever it is they are. They come together with the watering holes, and it sort of becomes a leveler for everybody. We all need this. We may take our battles elsewhere from here, but for the moment, water is that centering, important thing that keeps us all together. They may be pushing it a little bit. I mean, again, that's what I'm studying on that particular one and how that takes the story. But I look at it in a broader sense and how important it is. Water is also our connector. We think of borders, but water is what connects all the borders of the lands on this planet.